Here is a quick build-up video of our Rocket 36V rear hub motor dirt bike. First, unpack your box and ensure all of the parts are there and remove all of the protective packaging. Attach both the lower halves of the handlebar brackets, ensuring they are nice and tight. Drop the handlebar in place and then put the top half of the brackets on. Tighten these to about 90% so that you can still move the handlebar so that you can adjust it again once it's fully built. Then we will put the front wheel on by loosening the spindle and putting the wheel in position, making sure that there is a spacer each side of the wheel on the inside of the forks. Then put the bolts on and tighten. Next, we're going to adjust the brake caliper by undoing the black bolt, flipping it around into place, and then putting that bolt back in through the fork and the caliper. We then need to drop the rear swing arm by lifting the back end of the bike up until the hole on the suspension and the swing arm line up. Then put the bolt back through and tighten the nut. Remove the two bolts from under the rear of the seat and put the guard in place, and then put the bolts back in. Next, we will put the mudguard on the front. Undo all of the little bolts, put the mudguard in place, and then put the bolts back in. Then, slide the number board between the brake cables and clip the bottom into the mudguard. Then put the bolt back in the top section. Now the bike is pretty much built, you need to adjust the handlebars to where the rider needs them and tighten the bolts on the brackets to hold it. Using an Allen key, loosen the brake lever and throttle and position where needed and retighten. Next, you need to pop one of the green fuses into the fuse holder. This will spark, but that's nothing to worry about. Then make sure it's neatly tucked behind the plastics. The rear spring can be adjusted to slightly higher or lower the seat. Carefully cut the keys off the brake cable and you're all done. Flick the switch to turn the bike on and you'll see the battery indicator on the handlebar light up. You can use the key to change speed settings depending on the child's ability. As you can see, the charging port is down here on the side. Please make sure you give your bike the full charge before first use and make sure that the bike is switched off whilst charging. All parts and bolts need regularly checking to ensure they haven't become loose during use.